Welcome. How's my left hand? I'm learning to sign better with my left hand. Hi, Moonshine. Well, this is my channel. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, it's a general message, so it won't resonate with everybody, but I hope it resonates with you if you need it. Okay. Thank you for joining and being here and subscribing, and thanks for everything you guys do. Okay, I am doing personal readings right now. If anybody's interested, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. Okay, it's in the description box below and in the about section. Okay, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Entertainment purposes only. Let's get it cracking. We're starting off pretty good here. RIP, maybe not so good, with Brainstorm. 3 billboards, Scarecrow. I almost feel like somebody's not scared of what you're going through anymore. They're not scared of what you're working your way through. Like you could be going through something right now. It's kind of like a death process. You could be deathing out family, parts of yourself, um, getting greasy, getting dark. And it's a huge brainstorm, okay, of how to, I don't know, live, love, breathe, work. Okay. You could have a lot of misjustice in your life. So you talk about that, you bring the pain up, you bring up what's going on, why nobody says anything. Maybe you're like an advocate for people, you speak for people who can't speak for themselves, something like that. And maybe there was somebody around you that was a little bit scared of that side of you. Okay. And now they're not. Now they don't. Now I don't know what happened to them to make them feel like all of a sudden you are not a threat. Melting, literally. Like they excuse me. I knew I could feel it. I could feel it. Melting. Roof, okay? On with God, weed in reverse with a countdown. Okay. So this person that is no longer scared of what you believe in, what you march for, what your cause is, okay? Um, they at one point were under the same roof as you. Okay, and now it's a countdown to get you under the same roof again. It's God's plan. Okay, it's God's will. And whatever God's will is, we can't fight against it. Okay, if it's something that is supposed to happen, then trust me, the universe is going to line up for it to happen. Okay, as soon as it, because it seems like somebody, when somebody is so scared of something, okay, then when they beat that fear, and the universe likes to reward you because fears are just false illusions. They're just things that there's fear is supposed to be used as a mechanism for humans to identify when they're in dangerous positions or when they should kind of put their guard up, okay, because something might happen that they don't know about, right? Fear is such a good tactic if used properly, but people have molded it and been able to physically control people with it, okay, which is huge mind manipulation. All right, huge mind manipulation. And when people are vulnerable to it, though, then they will allow somebody to control them. Okay, so there definitely didn't seem to be like, maybe you smoke weed now and maybe you didn't then, or maybe you're a lot calmer than what you were then. Okay, no, they don't. I can't say it. I can't say it any differently than it seems like they don't see you as a threat. Whatever it is that you're bringing up from the dead, whatever it is that you're brainstorming about the past, it's they now see it as organized will. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Look, I'm holding the moon in my hand, right? Like some things are so black and white, and we really can't. We don't know exactly where it is that we're going to go with it, but we know that we have to do it. So we just jump on the energy and go with it. right? And that's why it's like, I don't know if you're like a human rights activist or like you work for PETA or something, and like, to come up face to face with somebody in real life about that shit, about something you actually really care about, to come face to face with somebody who's arrogant, ignorant, and doesn't care about anything but fucking money and pussy and fucking, money and pussy, really? I don't really think they care about anything else. It's like, you can't have a conversation with them. You can't talk to them about anything. Like, they're in this completely different category than you. Completely different category. But now it's like you're lining up. Now they understand why you're doing what you're doing, why you're talking about what you're talking about, or why you want answers, or why you want justice, or right? Like, maybe they didn't understand it before because, I don't know, they didn't like you before, they weren't jamming with you before, they didn't know you before. I don't know. I think this person known you before, but there it is, synchronicities with the girl interrupted. So there it is right there. It's like, maybe some things that happened in the past with this person are now kind of lining up with what you went through. So maybe, you were a little dramatic or a little crazy, okay? And this person did not know why you were like that. And now that you know why you're like that, or now it's come out, this is, I was traumatized. I survived a cult. I ran away from a kidnapping when I was a child. Whatever it is, okay, that is still misjustice to you because you haven't gotten, the culprit hasn't been caught and bound and put into jail. Okay, that could be really intimidating to somebody that has no will. So obviously this person understands life. They understand motive. Now they understand why you were the way that you were. Because this huge elephant in the room that was causing you to be this certain way, you couldn't understand and they couldn't understand. So you just look like a fucking psycho, most likely. You just look crazy. Right? So they kind of just, got really cold with you. And I honestly, you might have been delusional. Delusional. That's what happens, right? When there are things in the past that are buried that you have to, that are controlling you, controlling your mind, controlling your brain, causes a storm inside. You're constantly fighting nightmares, and you're fighting energies, and you're fighting people, and you're fighting actions, and you're fighting emotions, and you're fighting all of these stuff. Makes you feel like you're dead. It makes you feel like you're just living in your head, right? This person was in a total cloud. Like, they had no idea what was going on. No idea what was going on, but they've been zapped to life now, let me tell you. Lightning. Okay, they have been zapped to life now. Okay, and if they were dead and gone before, they are very much back to life now. And I think that's why this person's like, okay, well, I can get on board with you now. Like, there was obviously synchronicities back in the day to show that you were interrupted, to show that something was wrong with you, but how am I supposed to know? Right? People don't always, they can't always figure out all of the questions for you. Right? They obviously knew something was wrong. Something was turned on with you, right? Like, you were cold, you were dead, you were, something along those lines. Okay, and it affected your relationship big time. And there it is, the devil infected by this asshole. Okay, there's the answer. Literally, as cut and dry as this definitely was a relationship. Okay, so they're looking at your social media now. Okay, and they're going, okay, well, they seem to be distracted by good things now. Even though they have a cause, even though they're saying something that they believe in, I understand that it's something good for them. And if that's what they need to do, then that's what they need to do. Not everybody is perfect, and not everybody wants to hide. And some people really want to fight for something. I mean, how can you say that that's not a good thing to believe in something and then fight for it, right? Like, I mean, it's better. It's most than what people are doing with their everyday, right? Like, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. Somebody got their answer. This person was possessed back in the day, and they are not possessed anymore. Whatever you're seeing, whatever they're showing you, okay, is the real deal. And whatever music is coming to you, whatever you're addressing with music, it has something to do with this person. That's your answer. It's like the universe is trying to answer you. So they're like, take the answer. And this is one thing you have to be aware of, is that the universe is not always going to give you the answers that you're looking for. It could give you an answer like, it's not going to happen, but I keep telling you it's not going to happen, but you're not looking at it. You want the answer said the way that you want it, when that's not the way the universe is going to give it to you. Okay. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right. And I hope this resonates with somebody. I hope this is the answer that they need or that they're looking for. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty good energy. Like I felt really positive about it. Okay. It's almost like a prophecy that's about to happen. Like you guys broke up for a reason or this never would have worked. People do come back around each other. And I feel like a lot of collective is coming back around. I mean, like who else do you trust other than people in your past that you already know? Like all these strangers and these weird people around, it's just like, oof, why can't I just go back and find all my high school buddies and like try and date somebody from there? Like why there's all these weird people? Well, they gotta human traffic me and take me underground. Anyways, take what resonates, okay, honestly. And yeah, if you want a personal reading, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. If not, it's all good. And thanks for watching, thanks for being here, thanks for subscribing and liking. And if you need me, about section and the description box below. All right. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. I hope you find everything that you need. All right. Later, Gators.